If you think retirement is about how much money you have, you're already asking the wrong question. What actually matters is what that money lets you do every month without stress. So instead of talking rates or returns, let's talk about lifestyle. When people hear $8,000 a month, they usually ask, is that enough? That's the wrong question. The better question is, what kind of life does that actually buy? Consistently, predictably, month after month. So let's make this real. Let me give you an example. Barry and Linda are both 64. They did everything right, saved diligently, no crazy spending, good advisors. On paper, they were fine, but every time travel came up, the same conversation happened. Let's wait one more year. Let's see how the market does. Let's keep this one short, not because they couldn't afford it, but because every trip felt like it was coming out of something. Their money was technically there, but it didn't feel usable. Once they structured about $8,000 a month of guaranteed income, something changed. Not their net worth, their behavior. Suddenly, travel wasn't a debate. They picked one domestic travel month, visiting kids, staying longer, not rushing home. They planned one international trip a year. Slower, off-season, actually enjoyable. And at home, spending stopped coming with a guilt tax. Linda stopped asking, is this okay? Barry stopped running numbers in his head. Nothing flashy happened. They just started living the life their money was supposed to support. That's the difference. Most retirees don't need more money. They need money that gives them permission. First, assume something important. This isn't your entire retirement income. This is the guaranteed floor. Housing, utilities, food, insurance, handled, and that alone changes behavior. Because once your basics are covered, travel stops feeling like a gamble and starts feeling like a choice. Let's start small and realistic. With $8,000 a month, 1 month a year can be a domestic travel month without touching savings. Flights for two, a comfortable hotel or Airbnb, eating out without tracking every receipt, renting a car instead of settling. That's not luxury. That's relaxed, intentional travel. And the key difference isn't the destination. It's that you're not asking, can we really afford this? Now zoom out to the year. When income is predictable, people plan one meaningful international trip annually. Not 5, not Instagram travel. One trip they actually enjoy. Italy, Israel, Spain, longer stays, slower pace, off-season flights. The kind of trip people don't take when they're watching markets or calculating withdrawals. Guaranteed income doesn't make the trip cheaper. It makes the decision easier. Here's the part most people miss. With $8,000 a month, the biggest upgrade isn't travel. It's guilt-free spending at home. Dinners out, grandkids activities, spontaneous weekends, no internal debate, no spreadsheet, no, we'll make it up later. That freedom compounds. Here's the honest truth. Plenty of retirees could afford this lifestyle on paper, but they don't live it because uncertainty changes behavior. When income is guaranteed, people live forward. When it's variable, they hesitate. So when we talk about $8,000 a month in guaranteed income, we're not talking about returns. We're talking about permission. Permission to travel, permission to spend, permission to enjoy the time you worked for without constantly checking the math. If you want to see what your retirement looks like in trips, hobbies, and memories, not spreadsheets, go to traveltoretire.com and see it for yourself.